काढून ठेवा. यहाँ तो दिखने
This is Eurostar, the fastest train from London to Paris. Reaches in 2.5 hours. इकडे बघा. त्या झाकल्या जात आहेत. हा.
व्हिडिओ आहे बहुतेक.
मला इथे दिसून येतात. ओके, सो एक थोडासा मिनी वर्ल्ड पण ओळखला जातो हा एरिया.
So look here, you have a lot of clothes. So if you look at the sign on the street, you can see it's written 18 on top of it. And Paris is divided into 20 districts. You have the first in the middle of the city, where the Louvre and the City Hall is. And then it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, 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 blah. 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we are up here and we are going down there later. Have their own little city hall.
सायकलिंग साठी आहे.
सामान येत असतं.
सामान पण व्यायाम करणारे पण आहेत लोक.
अच्छा.
On the buildings you can see they have a large windows, some of them, and that's artist studios in those apartments. So a lot of artists lives here. They lived even more in the 20th century. Now it's quite an expensive part of Paris. Different herbs like ginger and things like that. And I try to make Indian food, but
यांचा जॉगिंग पार्ट आहे.
here on the left hand side you can see buildings with studio windows. We have very nice apartments and studios.
वाळलेले पण नाही आहे जास्त.
For dancing and drinking from the beginning of the late 19th century, the beginning of the 20th, and now they still have a show there where they dance Kong.
मुलाहुश.
So they have 2 shows every evening. And it was a dancer in the beginning of the 20th century. Her name was La Goulue. She was dancing around there and she was very good at Kong dance. So she earned a lot of money. And then you can see a monument we will pass from the 19th century. Place de Clichy, and we are leaving the 18 district. We are going to the 17.
कोणाचा पुतळा आहे हा?
Oop.
Which statue is this?
Which statue is this?
What statue is it on the left?
The monument on the left-hand side. That's from the 19th century. Yes, about 1860. And it's about some war, I guess. And 50 something subway stations in Paris. So it's a very practical subway. It's the fastest way to get through Paris is by subway. But you have to be in good shape because you have to run in the stairs. I don't know what it is. Looks like a puppet, but it's a string puppet, but it's from the down. It's not a marionette from up, where it's not manipulated. It's coming. The air is coming from the metro.
Okay, here is coming by metro.
And here on the left hand Sundays and one day in the week. So you can buy vegetables and food. So how many nights are you staying here?
2 nights.
2 nights. And you're going to the Eiffel Tower too? Yeah. Okay, good. More fancy building. This is an area, it's getting like more expensive, and we are getting closer to the monuments. Then it gets expensive. So I would say Paris is quite an expensive city, but it's less expensive than London. Building with beautiful decoration. It's an Art Nouveau decoration.
Art Nouveau.
And on top of these buildings you can see small windows, and those small rooms under there were built for the people who worked for the people who lived in the building. The rich people had servants that lived on the top of the building. They are called Chambre de Bonne.
Chambre de Bonne.
Here is one of the entrances to the park. It's Parc Monceau. It was constructed in the, now I have to think, it was in the 18th century. Could see them. So they changed the city, and it was a lot of construction works then in the middle of the 19th century.
क्रांती झालेली ना इकडे. खरं तर एकदाच क्रांती झालेली जगात. बाकीचे सगळे
And here on the left hand side we have a church, the Saint Augustin Church.
चर्च आहे संत अगुस्तान. हां, संत अगुस्तान.
हे पण चार सारखंच वाटतं मला त्याला.
पुढे
No, I think the traffic is fine for being a Friday. It's not that much.
सर्कल नॅशनल काहीतरी.
the arms, the
That might be because it's
Military.
Easter, of course.
military's headquarter.
Church, right? Yeah, here. So Place de la Concorde, that is a bit further on. We are going to make a stop for photos, pictures, and so on. It's the hugest place in Paris. It was arranged by Louis. When the French Revolution came in at the late 18th century, in 1789, that's the place where they had the guillotine Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI. It was a doctor who invented the guillotine. His name was Guillotin. This group come from different parts of India or the same?
Mostly the same.
Different parts.
मोस्टली महाराष्ट्र.
And just in front of us on the left side we have the Madeleine Church. Was finished, the building was finished in the beginning of the late 18th century. I'm sorry. And now they are renovating it.
हॉटेल आणि घरासारखंच आहे.
And you should be careful.
बाईस आहे समजा.
It's very deep.
ल्युकास कार्टन. ल्युकास कार्टन. कार्टन म्हणजे काय असतं काय माहिती.
And he lives there with his wife Brigitte. She's called Bibi. She's more popular than him. But I guess as a president it's not easy to be popular. Especially now when he tries to make the French people work longer before their pension. Now you can take out your pension when you're 62 if you want to, and he wants to put that up to 6.
So now we are in square. इस स्क्वायर को जाना जाता है प्लेस दिला कॉन्कर्ड. ओके, प्लेस दिला कॉन्कर्ड. यहाँ पे हम लोग रुकने वाले. यहाँ पे करीबन हमारा एक 10-15 मिनट
The Champs-Élysées, the most beautiful avenue in the world. At least that's what the French thinks. To the President's Palace.
राष्ट्रपती भवन आहे त्यांचं
मार्केल कोण आहे?
मित्र आपलं आहे ना मायक्रॉन
मायक्रो का मार्केल
मिक्रॉन
काय?
मिक्रॉन मिक्रॉन
का?
आपण मायक्रॉन म्हणतो त्याला.
Can see, and there you have theater and restaurants and so on. And the second part is for shops and movie theaters and restaurants too. You also have other people sitting around the Champs-Élysées. It's a huge manifestation.
हे आहे बरं का नोत्र दाम.
So look at the view now. You can even today, with the nice weather we have, behind the Napoleon's Arch of Triumph, you can see the second arch behind. That's a modern arch that was built in the money to finish it. And finally it got finished. It's about 50 meters large and deep and high. And here we have a huge palace, the Grand Palais, and in front of that, on the left-hand side, and in front of that we have the Petit Palais. And this was built for the exhibition, the World Exhibition in Paris, the year 1900. And then they are renovating it now. They have art fairs in there, they have different shows and so on.
दिसतं का आता समोर ते आपल्या दिल्लीचं कसं ते गेट दिसतं.
And here we come to the shopping part. And from the Place de la Concorde to the Arch of Triumph, it's about 2 kilometers if you are walking this way. But you are so busy, so you will not have time to do that.
शॉपिंगचे जागा आहे.
And here is kind of mixture. There are luxury boutiques mixed up with the normal ones.
Champs-Élysées. 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 Very vast.
झाडं कशी लावलेली? Hi guys. त्या याच्यात आलं होतं ना.
And here, I don't know if you know about Louis Vuitton. That's they sell bags and so on. Here are their flagship store on the left-hand side.
Louis Vuitton.
It's decorated. L'Oréal. So it's always a line to go to Louis Vuitton. If you're here early in the morning, it might not be a line. So you can see the luxury industry works very well in France.
YSL. नाही we नाही पुढे.
And under the arch, when we come closer, you will see a gas flame burning. And there is the grave of the unknown soldier. It's a soldier from the First World Arch.
Salora. वा वा काय मस्त आहे.
So we're going to take around the arch. You will see in the traffic that there are like kind of Western
असं वाटतं इकडे
style of
गॅप आहे.
driving.
हा
Like
गॅप
the
नाही आहे
wine
ते
Western.
आरशासारखे लावलेले आहेत ते.
And if you look at the left leg of the arch, in the relief on the left leg of the arch, you can see Napoleon Bonaparte in the middle of it as a Roman emperor. Priority because we come from the right.
विजय चौक.
Normally it's not like that in roundabouts in France. So can you see Napoleon?
व्हिडिओ असं वाटलं की व्हिडिओ करतोय.
So look at Napoleon on the left hand side now. How beautiful he is. He was very small and short and so on, but he was good looking.
नेपोलियन.
So now we are trying to get out of the roundabout here. It's not that.
गाडी
हा गाडी
हे काय एकदम छोटीशी गाडी नॅनो. Sean River.
And you can see a modern church here on the right hand side, and that's a Russian Orthodox church.
Russian auto.
And since the war in Ukraine started, there is always a police car here. They don't feel safe there, and you. So the Eiffel Tower you will see after.
जीपीएस अभी आ चुका है, तो जीपीएस के कारण इतनी दिक्कत नहीं होती है, लेकिन फिर भी कभी भी तो गाड़ियाँ बराबर आराम से वहाँ पे रुकती है. लेकिन प्लीज आप कहीं से भी क्रॉसिंग मत कीजिए. रिक्वेस्ट होगी पूरे टूर के लिए, कहीं पे भी ज़ेब्रा क्रॉसिंग होती है, सिग्नल होता है, वहीं से आप फर्स्ट देन यूज द रेस्ट.
आम्हाला झोपूच देत नाही. 2 वाजले की उठा उठा उठा.
यहाँ पे कन्वर्ट हो चुके हैं.
कळलंच नाही तिथे.
आज रात्री गोष्ट म्हणून
नाही कधी कधी जास्त नो सुवर्ण मंदिर त्यांचं.
काय झालं रे.
अभी मुझे नहीं श्लोक
वहाँ पे उतरने के बाद ओके, सो प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट होगी जहाँ पे अभी हम लोग रुकेंगे, तो उतरते समय जो भी चीज़ आपको चाहिए प्लीज आप अपने साथ वहाँ पे एक कैरी कीजिए. और उसके बाद हम लोग चल के आईफिल के एंट्रेंस के यहाँ पे जाएंगे. आईफिल पे एंट्रेंस पे जब भी हम लोग अंदर जाते हैं तो अगेन आपका वहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी चेक होता है. ऐका प्लीज इंस्ट्रक्शन देते ना. वहाँ पे जाते समय हमारा सिक्योरिटी चेक होता है, और आफ्टर सिक्योरिटी चेक हम लोग अंदर वहाँ पे एंटर कर देंगे. लाइन कितनी होगी पता नाही. मे बी 2 तास पण लागतील, मे बी 3 तास पण लागेल, मे बी 4 तास पण लागू शकतात, पण आपल्याला तिकडे
मस्त आहे ना.
बघा ते सोनेरी
हो सोनेरीच आहे ना.
नाही मला तर आता नाही दिसतो कधी
काय
त्याचा
आयफल टॉवर खालून कसा
टॉप आहे याचा.
आयफल टॉवरचा सेकंड फ्लोअर.
या हे दांडेकर.
Huh? Yeah. Go.
आयफेल टॉवरचा खाली दिसतो.
Scientist. Do you know a famous French woman scientist? Marie Curie. Then three. You have scientist. Do you know a famous French woman scientist? Marie Curie, exactly. First woman to be canonized, such a great honor. Then 3 years ago, the last person is another woman, Josephine Baker. With some of the persons, she was for the first time.
सीन नदी.
चला तिकडे चला.
अरे वा, पाहिलं का हे खालचं?
सिटी कशी दिसते आपल्याला. नदी मस्त दिसते.
इकडे जाऊ आपण. ऑलिम्पिकचं चिन्ह पाहिलं का?
हा पुढच्या वर्षी होणार आहे ना त्यांच्याकडे.
आधी होऊन गेलेलं असेल ना कधीतरी.
कधीतरी हो पॅरिसला होऊन गेलं असेल.
फुटबॉलचं स्टेडियम.
हा मस्त दिसतं स्टेडियम. गाड्या कशा केलेल्या आहेत.
चल पुढे पुढे जाऊ.
चालू केलंय ना.
हो चालू आहे.
बिल्डिंग कशी गोल आहे का
कुठे?
समोरची अर्ध गोल आणि पुढची.
हो स्पेरिकल आहे.
सोन्याचं आहे पण अरे गॉगल लावल्याशिवाय चांगला नाही दिसत बरं का. तुम्ही नाही लावला गॉगल?
नाही.
खूप बघबघ नाही वाटत. जायचं का?
Where is the place the Concorde?
अरे इकडे दिसत होती आपल्याला. आता इकडे दिसते का? म्हणजे ती वळसा घालते का?
कोण?
सीन नदी
कुठे?
हे बघ इकडे
हां वळसा घालते.
वळसा घालते का सर?
ऐफेल टॉवरच्या जवळ.
Dieses Wald in einem Park in einem riesigen Gebäude. Drinnen dran. Da ist jetzt mehr.
मस्त वाटतं इकडे छान.
हे पाहिलं ना कशी बिल्डिंग आहे.
मस्त.
तेव्हा ते नदीवरून हे चाललंय. बोट चालली आहे.
काचा नसल्यामुळे छान वाटतं इथे. फक्त मोबाईल सांभाळ.
मोबाईल सांभाळावा लागेल.
Da jetzt die 4 Statuen, 4 Säulen. Ja, dann wird dann der. Dann wird das erste Gebäude. Mittig ist ganz viel Glaspyramiden.
वर आल्यामुळे कळलं आपल्याला की
ग्लास पिरामिड.
हा?
Where is the glass pyramid?
Pyramid, you can see it in this direction.
Okay.
It's straight.
Okay.
Where's the little bit of light? It's a huge building.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the park?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flowing
There, no?
park to the right. In the middle is the
There
glass
is, yeah,
building.
yeah. Okay. Great.
दिसतंय का काय
काय व्हिडिओ काढतोय मी आता. झाला. पॅरिसची चांगली माहिती असेल ना तो एन्जॉय करेल याला. पॅरिसची चांगली माहिती असेल ना. फार गाड पडतं ना.
Sin vigilancia. Gracias por señalarnos todo paquete o bolsa abandonado. 女士们，请手来，不要离开你的行李无人看管。谢谢标明出现被遗弃的包裹。
Come, little baby. Come to me.
त्याला काही खायचं प्यायचं असेल